Hello gentlemen and welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do the Saradomin God Wars boss solo kills, or Commander Zilyana. And I saw this on my screen earlier today. I'm like, why not go and make a guide on it? It's very good money. It's one of the most underrated God Wars dungeon bosses and bosses in general. It's very good money. So we have the hilt, which is 10 mil, we have the offhand armadillo crossbow, that's 5 mil, and then you can have a lot of other drops along the way, hisses and all that. Nobody really does it because it is a harder boss, what people think is a little harder boss, but it's actually pretty easy. I'll show you the most efficient way, and usually I will go with melee, but I will show you a mage setup as well. I don't recommend using range as it is not as effective at this boss. So what I'm going to be using here is, for my setup, I'm going to have full Malevolent with a Scythe, Nox Scythe. It is the best DPS. If you don't afford a Zaros God Sword, I'm guessing, I'm not going to be using a Zaros God Sword because I don't have the money for that. So I have the full Malevolent, I have the Amulet of Souls for extra healing from Soul Split because I will be soul splitting. I have the Tokhar Cape for melee. That is a must. No, I'm joking. It's not a must, but if you have it, definitely go ahead and use it because it does have good damage bonuses. You could also switch it out for a max cape or more some defensive capes like the Reef Walker's cape. I'm using Steadfast boots, but you can use any boots you like. It doesn't really matter. Also, you can use thematic gloves. I'm using Razorbacks just because I have them and they're pretty cheap at the moment. I'm also using the Ring of Death because it does give extra adrenaline and it is the best in-slot ring in the game. So besides that, I do use the Supreme Brawler's Aura. You could also use the Penance because it's very good for prayer potions, and you won't be using a lot of healing there because you will be healing most of the damage. You can bring a little bit of food, I'll show you after the gear setup. And if you have it, the Shard of Zaros is very useful. If you don't have those auras, you can also use the Vampires, and that's also a very good one. So for your inventory, I do bring overloads. If you don't have overloads, of course, go get some overloads, use scrub. I'm joking, you can use extremes or whatever if you want, but overloads are very good. I'm using the supreme overloads. I also bring 6 prayer renewal potions. You can bring more if you want. I don't bring any Saradomin brews, but you can if you want. If you feel a little bit unsafe and you need a little bit of extra healing, you can bring some brew flasks. They are pretty expensive though, so it might cut into your profits a little bit, not that much. I also bring the Enhanced Excalibur for some extra healing every 5 minutes. Why not? It's one item and it's going to be a lot better than any food you can bring that slot. I bring the Spring Cleaner because there are some rune drops, and if you can put those right to your bank, it's a lot better. I have an extra yak pouch because I do stay there for more than an hour. It's very easy and AFKable. There's no food required for real if you have this setup. And also I bring some winter storage scrolls because why not bank your loot? Also in my familiar, I just fill it up fully with sharks. There's no need to bring rocktail. Sharks will work just fine. They're just there in case you need a little bit of extra healing. Sometimes you do get out DPS by Commander Zilyana, so you just go ahead and keep that. So if you don't know how to get to God Wars Dungeon, then you should go get a life. But besides that, yeah, I'll show you how to do it here. So you could also teleport there if you've done the Mighty Fall. If you've done Edgar's Ruse, you can teleport to the Trollheim. Or if you're like me and you're a scrub, you have to bring your own nice pair of rock climbing boots because you have to walk the long way around. So I'm not going to show you how to do it, but if you want a guide on how to get to God Wars Dungeon, then just don't play the game, man. Everybody knows how to get there. Alright, so for real though, this is your setup. If you want to substitute it for lower tier weapons, maybe Drygores. Drygores are fine. Everything else is pretty good. I'll show you for mage. It's going to be pretty much the same thing. You're just going to have extra runes in your inventory. And I'll bring a Nox staff. I don't recommend dual wielding because just staffs are better in my opinion. If you do want to bring seismics, it's alright, but honestly, Nox staff, maybe chaotic staff. Possibly the new camel staff. That's pretty expensive though, so may as well get a Nox staff if you're able to. Recommended stats, I would recommend 90 plus, 99s. I mean, who doesn't have 99s in this day and age? But if you don't, then you could possibly do it, just you might not get no food kills. So ability bar wise, you're going to be using this setup. So we're going to start off with the Ultimate Berserk. It's the only good ability for melee. It's going to get you a lot faster kills. Please use Berserk wisely because you will be taking extra damage while it's active. But it will be doing incredibly high amounts of damage, so you're going to be fine. Also use the Hurricane Tentacles. Assault and Slaughter. Slaughter is very, very good, so use it. People don't usually, but what you're going to do, I'll show you later on how to use it perfectly. Then this is going to be your basic abilities. So for mage abilities, you're going to be using Sunshine. If you don't have that, you can always use a Metamorphosis ability. It is a good ability, but at the same time, I suggest not using it because it is a lesser version of Sunshine. You're going to be using for Thresholds the Tendrils, the Asphyxiate, and finally the Wild Magic. The rest you could just copy right here. I don't recommend using Mage anyways, so I would suggest using Melee as it is a better style for Zilyana. So once you arrive in Godward's dungeon, you're going to be going over here towards the east, and you're going to see the Saradomin encampment. There's going to be a little bit of a stairs that you can jump down, and I do suggest getting in here if you don't have the War Priest pieces, because you'll be able to kill the Saradomin minions, and well, not minions, but like for your kill count you need to get 40 to get in. You will need 70 agility to hop over this little wall. Honestly, I was 3 years old and I could probably walk down that wall, but 70 agility is a requirement. I do suggest not going on the mages as they will own you, but just get your kill count as fast as possible so we can progress to the next phase of this boss. Alright, so once you have 40 kill count, it's very, very easy with a scythe because you do AoE. So you're going to go into the boss room. You see her right there with all her little friends. So they're about to die, but they don't know yet. But unfortunately, this is not the one you're going to be killing because it does take too long for them to spawn, and you will have to install Adrenaline for your Berserk instead of using it right away. So just heal up to full because the minions actually do hit more damage on you than the actual boss. It's really weird. You're going to set up your quick curses, so it's going to be the Turmoil, Soul Split, and Protect Item. Protect Item, just in case you do die, you lose connection, you don't pay attention, it'll cost less to get your items back from death. I do have a Ring of Death, so I do not have to have this problem, but whatever, I still have it, why not? So we're going to start an instance. I hope you brought 200k. If I didn't tell you, oh no, if you're one of those people who doesn't have your money in your coin pouch, you don't have 200k, then you're bad. You just put it in your coin pouch. It doesn't matter. You have a pin on it. And if you don't have 200k in general, then you shouldn't be going to the boss. You probably are a big scrub, so just stay at home and go play a different game. So we're going to start an instance, and we're going to put it at fastest spawn. If you want your own kill timer and to see how fast you do your kills, and I suggest just going ahead and putting it as one person. If you want to do it with friends, you're fine, but this is a solo guide, so I'll do that. First things first, cast your winter storage on your rock climbing boots so that you can, I don't like seeing those in my inventory, you have a little bit of extra free space. Heal up to full, drink your potions, walk in, put your prayer on, go inside, and most importantly, activate your runic accuracy. Wow, beautiful. I forgot to bring it when I was showing up my mage setup, so just go ahead and start beating the rune coins out of her. So just go ahead and do this. The first kill you'll have to build up for the Berserk, and don't use it right away because it will not work. It will not be efficient. You won't get a fast kill. So the first kills are always like that. Just go ahead, use your thresholds only, and get her down as low as possible, as fast as possible. And see, look, I'm not really taking very much damage. See, she's almost dead. I did use this ability, the Tendrils, and it does take a little bit of health away from me, but it is very easy. And if you are using a Vampirism or a Scrimshaw, it is very, very healing. So look, I killed her, and I'm going to heal off of these minions. First drop was some monkfish. Okay, I get some food. That's not the big thing. What we're going to do, we have full adrenaline now. I'm going to show you how easy it is with Berserk, and I'll show you a very fast kill. So this is going to be your setup once you start and get the rotation down. You're going to adrenaline install by using the Anticipation and Freedom. Get everything ready, make sure you're potted up. Get here, use your Berserk right off to kill. If you brought an Adrenaline Potion, then do it right away. Get up to Threshold, but I didn't just for the sake of the video because not everybody has those and it does take a lot of time. It's not good for camping. So as soon as you have Threshold's abilities, why did I stop attacking? Use this Assault on her with a Berserk and it will annihilate her HP. I hit just at 10k and boom, record 26 seconds. That's pretty bad. Yeah, because I don't come here a lot. But, see, and then boom, it's easy. You're going to have to wait another kill for the Berserk to be off cooldown. And you're going to be able to use it every 2 kills. So the kill in between, you won't take as much damage because Berserk does make her do double damage on you. So you're going to heal up during that time, kill the minions so that you can use your soul split to get a little bit of extra healing. You can bring a little bit more prayer renewals because it will be better like that. And whenever you can, use your enhanced Excalibur and it will heal you over time. That's just about it for this guide. I will not be showing you the mage because the mage is pretty much the same thing except you do less DPS because Berserk is just so much better than any of the mage, like so Death Swiftness or Sunshine. It's very, very simple, and when you do get the good drops, it is rewarding here, unlike other God Wars dungeon bosses. You will be getting massive lootations. The hilt is 10 mil, the next best one I think is Zamorak or Armadillo, it's like a mil. So this is really undercamped right now. Take advantage of it, get the money you can make, and boom, she's about... 3 more K. Sucks. Alright, so as I said before, you're going to be using Slaughter. I didn't use it here because I was commentating. I wasn't paying 100% attention. So what you're going to be doing is, I'll show you on the next kill. Boom, boom, boom. This is all easy. So you're just going to go ahead. It's very easy. She's a melee boss. So you're just going to hit her with it. Drill install here. And you're just going to slaughter her, move her, and then you unload on her. So yeah, that does sound bad. Here we go. So I'm not going to use Berserk for this kill, so you just got to slaughter. Look at that damage. It's going to do 1.2k's bleeds on her. Now we can Zerk and bring it down back here. Obviously, that's not going to be the combo you're going to do. You're going to use it between Zerk kills. So every second kill is going to be a Zerk kill, and then the one after that you're going to be doing... Alright, so look, I'm low health, so then we use this, and we're going to get back to full health because of the soul split heals. Look at this. One shot. Gosh, that's very bad. But anyways, once you do get good drops, it might take a little bit of time, but you will be rewarded. You will make a bank from this boss. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this will help you. If you're not good at making money, then this might be a little bit of a good guide for you. You have a wonderful rest of your day, and stay a gentleman as always. Look at those 3K bleeds. 49 invention XP, and then you can move on to your next rod, and so on and so on. The thing about this is that you will not have to waste time on expensive items such as polypores, high tier weapons, and also you will not have to make it